The film opens in a bustling city where crime is an everyday thrill, and at the top of it all is a legendary crew of animal criminals known as the bad guys. Their leader, Mr. Wolf, is slick, confident, and charming. His right-hand man, Mr. Snake, is cynical and grumpy but fiercely loyal. Then there's Mr. Shark, the master of disguise despite being a giant great white, Mr. Piranha, the unpredictable muscle, and Tarantula, a fast-talking hacker who goes by Webs. Together, they pull off daring heists with smooth precision. As the story begins, we see them robbing a bank, Wolf's smooth driving, Snake's quick thinking, Shark's disguises, and Web's tech skills all working in perfect sync. The city fears them, the police chase them, and yet, deep down, Wolf secretly loves the thrill of being bad. After another successful getaway, the gang celebrates their latest crime at their hideout. The news channels are filled with stories about how terrifying they are, but for Wolf, there's something missing. He notices how people hug, smile, and thank each other, something he's never experienced. The bad guys plan their next big target, a charity gala honoring Professor Rupert Marmalade IV, a guinea pig philanthropist famous for his kindness. He's about to receive the Golden Dolphin Award, the city's highest honor. For the gang, it's the perfect opportunity for one last big score. At the gala, they blend in with fake identities. The plan seems flawless until chaos erupts and they're finally cornered by Chief Misty Luggins, the relentless police officer obsessed with catching them. Just as the bad guys prepare to make their grand escape, Marmalade himself steps in. Surprisingly, instead of condemning them, the professor proposes something radical. He believes anyone can change, even the bad guys. Marmalade convinces the gunner to give them one last chance. They'll join his experimental program to reform criminals into heroes. If they succeed, they walk free. If they fail, they go to jail. The gang reluctantly agrees, mostly to use it as a cover for their next heist, stealing the Golden Dolphin for real. But something unexpected happens. During a rescue demonstration staged by Marmalade, a kitten falls off a tree, and Mr. Wolf instinctively saves it, not for show, but because he wanted to. The crowd cheers. For the first time ever, Mr. Wolf feels what it's like to be admired, to be good. This moment stirs something inside him. He starts wondering if maybe Marmalade's idea isn't so crazy. But Snake mocks him for it, reminding him they're bad guys, it's who they are. As the gang continues training under Marmalade, Wolf secretly tries to steer them toward doing good. The others think he's joking, but the bond between the team begins to shift. Meanwhile, Wolf's redemption gains media attention, and soon, everyone is watching the bad guys start to reform.
But behind the scenes, things are not what they seem. Professor Marmalade, the sweet, innocent guinea pig, turns out to be the real villain. He's been using the bad guys as pawns in his own scheme. His goal? To steal a mind-controlling meteor known as the Heart of Goodness, to control others and gain total power while framing the bad guys. Wolf discovers the truth, but Marmalade exposes the gang, turning the city against them. Betrayed and humiliated, the bad guys are arrested once more. Even Snake feels abandoned, convinced Wolf has chosen good over friendship. In prison, Wolf tells his gang that he does not want to be a criminal anymore and that they can all improve. Snake refuses, believing that the world will never see them as anything other than monsters. Snake and Wolf come to blows. Their fight is interrupted when a mysterious person, soon revealed to be Foxington, rescues them. Wolf identifies her as the Crimson Paw, a criminal mastermind who suddenly stopped committing crimes. Foxington wants the Wolf and the gang to help her stop Marmalade and expose him for a criminal mastermind that he is. Now free, the gang abandons Wolf when they refuse to accept that they can change. They find their hideout wholly emptied of their loot, as Wolf had revealed its location to Foxington earlier to appease for his crimes. After Snake willingly gives Mr. Shark his last push-pop out of kindness, The others realize that they can change their ways and proceed to help Wolf. However, Snake denies it and abandons them to ally with Marmalade, who plans to use the meteorite to power a mind control device to hypnotize an army of guinea pigs into stealing his own charity funds. Charity funds collected so far amount to $1 billion. Foxington reveals to Wolf that she reformed when she was about to steal the golden dolphin but realized that she was only what everyone saw her as, and then decided to help people. Wolf and Foxington break into Marmalade's home to steal the meteorite, only to be captured by Marmalade and Snake. Marmalade orders that Wolf and Foxington be eliminated. The rest of the gang rescues them and steals the meteorite while foiling Marmalade's heist. The gang stops the charity money from being stolen and delivers it to the police. They arrive at the police station to turn in the meteorite, but Wolf decides to turn back and try to bring Snake back. Marmalade attacks Wolf and the gang with the guinea pigs, who are still hypnotized. Marmalade betrays Snake to blackmail Wolf and retrieves the meteorite. However, the gang rescues Snake and destroys Marmalade's mind control helmet, before surrendering to the authorities. Marmalade attempts to take credit for recovering the meteorite, but it is revealed to be a fake planted by Snake, who had faked his defection and secretly switched it for the Manor's meteorite-shaped lamp. The real meteorite explodes, blowing up Marmalade's manor and exposing Marmalade as the thief. When the lamp falls on Marmalade, a diamond that he stole from Foxington falls out of his suit, which Luggins recognizes as having been stolen by the Crimson Paw years ago. With his true nature exposed, and implicated as the Crimson Paw, Marmalade is arrested. 1 year later, the gang is released from prison early in light of their good behavior and leave with Foxington.